Well, Cage, the Commonwealth Games 10 days away. It's not looking all that good at the moment. There have been some catastrophes that have happened. Of course, the footbridge that they were building over to the main arena, that's collapsed. 23 people injured.
Seriously?
5 seriously injured. We've seen the first Aussie pull out. Our champion, well, world champion discus thrower, if you don't mind. Danny Samuels has pulled out for safety reasons.
Don't blame
Are
him.
there going to be more? England, Scotland, New Zealand, they're all concerned. Cage, where's it headed?
Well, to me, it would appear as though the Commonwealth Games may be called off. And when you read all the drama that's happening in India, the lack of facilities and all those sorts of things, and some of the things you're reading over there where the workers are actually sleeping in the village. It's just unbelievable.
Well, Cage, you've got a population of 15 million people over there, whether they can all get together and start making the work get through, but it's not looking too good. Now, the village itself, I did a little research on this.
Yep.
They're building the accommodation 6 towers or 9 towers high. There's 2, 3, 4, 5 bedroom apartments in the village. Now, it's spread out though, Cage, over 47.3 hectares. That's 118 acres of village accommodation for the athletes. It's going to be about 5,000 people. There's 7,000 altogether, athletes and officials. How do they secure them, Cage?
Well, that's my point. When you read about the lack of facilities, they're way behind. What does that say about security? Is security strong enough? That's the thing that concerns me. When everything else is going wrong, where does security, which is the vital issue here, where does that sit in this whole mess?
Well, it's
can they guarantee the security? They said the facilities would be finished. They're not finished. Hey, this is a hell of a worry, I'm telling you.
Well, you're right about the big worry, of course, with the security cages that England now have moved out into hotels. We saw 2 days ago that the militants were saying that's a soft, easy target. Motels, buses, markets. So
it's irresponsible.
You can't protect the athletes.
Of course you can't.
And then you've got the transport problem. So it's starting to become a big nightmare. The question is whether they can clean it all up within the next 10 days.
I don't reckon they can. They've been saying for months that the facilities would be up and running, and that's not the case. They can't guarantee anything. So how can they possibly guarantee security when everything else is falling apart? They have to be called off. There's no question about it. The things I'm reading and some of the comments coming out of there where it's just appalling.
Well, the big problem's been too, Cage, they've had monsoonal rains for the last 3 days, so they're saying, this is a good line, they're saying that's helped with the dengue fever because that's washed out all the mosquitoes. Now, of course, when the sun comes out, those puddles are going to stay there, then it starts up again. So you've got the health issue, you've got the security issue, you've got the facilities that are not finished. Something that was going to be spectacular, suddenly some of the countries are talking about boycotts now.
What's your view?
I wouldn't go, not now.
No, what's your view about the Commonwealth Games? I wouldn't go, you wouldn't go.
No, look, I think they're a spectacular event.
Well, they are when things are organised, but things here aren't organised, so how can it be a spectacular event?
Yeah, look, what you have, Cage, is with athletes, and you know that, some of them don't care, they just want to go and compete. So some of this will mean absolutely nothing to them. They'll get over there, hopefully the accommodation's ready, and away they go. The accommodation is the key issue, along with the food and the health for the athletes, and obviously security. But a lot of the athletes wouldn't be worried about security, Cage. They think that they're bulletproof.
Well, in my view on what I've read and heard coming out of India, call them off.
Well, I think Danny Samuels may have started it, Cage, a 22-year-old lady who said,
call them off.
No, gold medal's not worth it for me at the Commonwealth Games. So
it's not worth a life.
I don't think she's going to be the only one now, Cage.
No, well, very sad, but hey, security is the most vital thing, no question about that.
Hopefully they can get it done, Cage.